actually had a doubt about it's a myth. Actually, I don't know. Is this BMC air filter which we are going to upgrade after stock market? So what do you like? Do you suggest taking it to the mod or it's fine?
You can use a BMC, no problem.
Like what are the advantages of it?
It is a reusable
Uh-huh.
filter. It's as good as lifetime. Maintained, washed properly, it can last as long as the motorcycle itself. It lets in a little more air than what a paper element will let in.
So is the airflow much easier to flow in that filter
Yeah,
compared to
easier.
other ones?
See, it filters better because of the material.
Ah.
Paper is used because of cost. Because if a manufacturer, you go for a service and they say your air filter, sir, first service we have to change air filter, 8,000 rupees. It's not going to work. So that is why they use paper element. It is just like using, which is the best conductor of electricity? Gold. So we can't put gold wires now because it is the best.
Yeah.
We have to use copper, or now I think everywhere else they use aluminium, which is even lower than copper. But the cost of copper is,
I know.
it doesn't make it affordable to use on our KEB lines. The same way, that material cotton, while it is the best, but it costs a lot more. That is the reason why people use paper. However, manufacturers will say if you use anything outside of our OEM parts, warranty will be void. That is a risk which whoever wants to use it can take.
I just got a Bluetooth intercom, the Blue Armor C30. I think even you have reviewed about it. So, like, how do you effectively use it? Because it can cause a distraction as well. So, that I would like to know.
My Bluetooth intercom is always switched off.
Okay.
I use it only when we come into a city and town and we have 2 or 3 of us and we need to know which way to go.
Yeah.
I use the switch it on, speak, turn it off because it is a distraction.
It is a distraction.
I don't listen to music. Many people listen to each their own way.
Yeah.
But since you ask me, I don't listen to music.
Okay.
Because while it is a long ride, I am bored. Then you're not. If you're bored on a motorcycle, I'm sorry. Then I don't know what you are doing.
Right, yeah.
I can understand in a car it can be boring.
Hmm.
Because everything is quiet,
Close.
temperature controlled, safe environment. You want to listen to some music. On a motorcycle, better to have all senses. There's so much one can watch on the road. There is so much entertainment. I'm never bored on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bluetooth, I would say use it for that. If you really need it, you can connect it to Google Maps. Let that person tell you which direction to change. But I would not recommend chatting,
Yeah.
conversing along the way. Of course, answering calls is not the best, but it can be connected. Use it responsibly. You always stop and speak and ride again. So use it in a responsible way. I have the Bluetooth system, but it is turned off. Phone is visible. So when I get a call, if it's a call that I want to answer, then I will stop and connect and speak. With something I can speak when I stop next for a coffee, tea or fuel, then I will speak. That's the way I use the Bluetooth.
Actually, regularly I am using Shell.
Yeah.
But nowadays people are asking for servo. They said this is better than Shell.
Oil.
Yeah, oil, engine oil. So what is your opinion?
For smaller cc motorcycle, say up to 250 cc, it is okay to use semi-synthetic, whatever manufacturer. For this motorcycle, manufacturer recommends semi-synthetic actually because of again cost.
Okay.
We can put fully synthetic. Servo is okay to use, Shell is okay to use, Motorex is okay to use. We can use any engine oil depends on our budget and the interest. So on smaller motorcycles, all that investment in expensive oils may not give the return. It is only a feel good factor.
Yes.
In like this is a 40 bhp or like his RS 457. Those motorcycles using a good oil gives a benefit. You know, feel good, okay, use, but practically there will not be any
Change.
change. But semi-synthetic is minimum.
Yeah.
Then mineral oil is it's a very budget oil. But use semi-synthetic. Pro is better than Indian oil or Shell.
Right.
It's variable, depends on the oil itself. This is a very comfortable position, but this is not the best position to keep your feet. A little more forward. Munde. This is the ideal for long. City frequent gear change, I understand, not possible, but this is the most comfortable. Okay, now just keep your hand on top, don't hold. Stand up. You're able to stand up easily, right? Reasonably easily. You don't have to put any force. Now put your feet there in front. Don't hold here. Try to stand up. Impossible. You cannot stand. You are putting your leverage here, no?
Yeah.
So this is the commuter posture where you cannot stand up easily. You have to pull the handlebar. So that is why these type of motorcycles have the foot. This may not be very comfortable immediately. My knee folded. I want my knee straight and so.
It is very comfortable.
But
we should not keep it there.
You can't stand. You can't. Suddenly some emergency you can't get off, no?
Why they have provided like this?
No, this is just a crash guard. I gave an example of a foot peg. Supposedly you have a foot peg there. Like this you can just stand up. Just slightly bump bantu. Yeah. To an extent it's possible on that also because it is even more aggressive, but you can still get off. Feet forward, not possible. So this is the most comfortable posture and slightly lean forward. Salpa. Not like this. This is the worst posture. In words, you won't get all that thing. And back should be straight, not like. Like you,
I was about to ask the
see
same
this, see this. This way, minimum pain, but you can ride long. So this should be relaxed. You should be hand should be ideally this should be ingirbardu. Be one line. Whether it is like this, or like this, you should be able to keep it in a straight line. Holding like this. This is the line, exact line. Straight line. Your joint is straight. Wrist joint is straight. It is also strongest when it is straight. You can do this or you can do this. Hanging.
back.
Yeah, this is the main back posture.
I have two questions. One is with respect to brake, and another one is with respect to chain sprocket.
Okay.
So basically, what is the lifespan of a chain sprocket? Usually, when I visit to bike service center, what do? They will be having some setting here or there. They will do the tightening. Once there is some readings, some lines and all. Like in scale, we have and like centimeters. No, like that there will be. So once it is ending, they will easily tell, sir, this span, life of this chain sprocket is completed. We have to change it. Like that they will tell. So basically, what is the life cycle of a chain sprocket? Because one serviceman tell, sir, it is good only. Why he has changed? Another serviceman, regular service garage, they will tell, sir, idu hogide. If you use continuously, then the gear system will problem like that. So I want to know about that.
There is no set lifespan. It is completely user dependent, road condition dependent.
Okay.
Highly dusty, mud, bad environment, it can wear faster. Very aggressive riding can wear faster. Not maintaining can wear faster.
Okay.
Or some impact, some foreign object jumps in between the chain and the sprocket, it can wear faster.
Okay.
So these are the variables. So it can be anything to anything. There is no limit. Like my friend CK, I don't know, you may know him, from the videos. Chain sprocket, 45,000 kilometers.
Okay.
It lasted.
Okay. 45,000.
45,000 kilometer chain sprocket.
Okay.
Unbelievable. That is because of the combination, how he rides, how he maintains.
Okay.
These are the two things. And the same model, same motorcycle has gone out in 10,000 kilometers also. So this is lube cleaner. Cleaner. Okay. So normally the best place to spray this is on the inside, not on the outside. person can do, rotate the wheel and spray. This is the cleaner. Applied one round. So we need to leave it for 5-10 minutes to allow it to absorb inside and do its work to displace. It will displace the dirt and the old oil and everything. This removes. It's like a degreaser.
Know about the in-depth of disc pad and also brake pad also. What is how to handle, how to maintain,
Only visual check.
like
This is the braking material. You see,
edge concept.
even visual inspection is the only way. There is no other brake maintenance for the user. Rider will only check unta ilva material. Problem ena idre tondobeko. Otherwise, material is there. This is a one time for change.
End life.
See, basically one thickness of a 5 rupee coin. Another thing is the thickness of this plate only. You should not try any economy in brakes. Once the material gets to about thickness of this steel, watch it more frequently, especially rear. Rear is prone to wear much more than the front. It will wear out faster than the front. Front normally lasts a bit for normal use. So this is the difference between a new pad and
I think one final thing would be on road rage. Before winding up, road rage is something which intrigues all of us.
You can sit. Oh, sorry. No, none of you can sit. Only I can sit. It's okay. Road rage is it's a tricky situation. It is nothing but ego. It's very easy to get triggered on the road. But we need to remember something, that many people today on the road are not as privileged as us here. We all have a career, a responsibility, which to enjoy to a large extent. Okay, maybe we are not all of us happy with what we are doing fully, but better than so many people who don't have the stability of what we have, working for a brand in a corporate. Many don't have that on the road. So their fuse is very short, and they have, when somebody has nothing to lose, they are ready to do anything. So if you have nothing to lose, please engage in road rage, because if something happens to you, you don't care, or you have nobody to care for you and nobody will miss you, go ahead. But if there are people who will miss you, people who will feel sad and who will be very devastated if something happens to you, keep them in mind and let go of the ego and being the right. I am right, he is wrong. No, I am alive is more important than I am right. I am alive is more important. I am alive and I don't need to go to the hospital or police station. It's better than I am right. It's not easy. It's not that I can say it. It's very easy for me to say also. Very difficult to practice on the road. But it is possible to keep in mind that there are people who we care for and there are people who care for us at home or at work. I am responsible to put food on some people's plate. Without me, they would suffer. So is my ego important or their food on their plate more important? That's to keep in mind always.